List of common action verbs with pictures and examples. Ride. Ride is a verb that means to travel on or in a vehicle or animal. Example: I love to ride my bike to the park on sunny days. Sit down. Sit down is a phrasal verb that means to take a seat or to lower oneself into a seated position. Example: please sit down and make yourself comfortable while I prepare some tea for us. Stand up. Stand up is a phrasal verb that means to rise from a seated or lying position and assume a standing position. Example: I asked the audience to stand up and give a round of applause to our guest speaker. Fight. Fight is a verb that means to engage in physical or verbal conflict with someone. Example: the two boxers will fight for the championship title next month. Laugh. Laugh is a verb that means to express amusement or pleasure by making sounds with one's mouth and throat. Example: the comedian's jokes made the audience laugh so hard that some of them had tears in their eyes. Read. Read is a verb that means to look at and comprehend the meaning of written or printed matter by interpreting the characters or symbols. Example: I like to read books in my free time, especially mystery novels. Play. Play is a verb that means to engage in an activity for enjoyment or recreation. Example: my friends and I like to play board games on weekends when we have free time. Play. Listen. Listen is a verb that means to give one's attention to a sound or speech. Example: I always listen to music when I'm doing my homework because it helps me concentrate better. Listen. Cry. Cry is a verb that means to shed tears, typically as an expression of distress, pain, or sorrow. Example: when she heard the news of her grandmother's passing, she couldn't help but cry uncontrollably. Cry. Think. Think is a verb that means to have a conscious mind and use it to consider ideas and information. Example: I need some time to think about whether I should accept the job offer or not. Think. Sing. Sing is a verb that means to produce musical sounds with the voice. Example: she loves to sing in the shower every morning before getting ready for work. Sing. Watch TV. Watch TV is a phrasal verb that means to view television programs as a form of entertainment or information. Example: after a long day at work, I like to watch TV and relax on the couch for a while. Watch TV. Dance. Dance is a verb that means to move rhythmically to music, typically following a set sequence of steps. Example: at the wedding reception, everyone got up to dance when the DJ played their favorite song. Dance. Turn on. Turn on is a phrasal verb that means to activate or start a device or machine. Example: before leaving the house, make sure to turn off all the lights and appliances to save energy. Turn off. Win. Win is a verb that means to be successful or victorious in a competition or battle. Example: she was thrilled to win the first prize in the science fair for her innovative project. Win. Fly. Fly is a verb that means to travel through the air using wings or an aircraft. Example: the birds fly south for the winter to escape the cold weather and find food. Fly. Cut. Cut is a verb that means to make an opening, incision, or wound in something with a sharp-edged tool or object. Example: she accidentally cut her finger while chopping vegetables for dinner. Cut. Throw away. Throw away is a phrasal verb that means to dispose of something that is no longer useful or needed. Example: I need to throw away these old magazines to make space for the new ones. Throw away. Sleep. Sleep is a verb that means to rest with eyes closed and the body in a state of reduced consciousness. Example: I need to sleep for at least 8 hours every night to feel rested and energized the next day. Sleep. Close. Close is a verb that means to shut or bring to an end. Example: please close the door when you leave the room so that the cat doesn't escape. Close. Open. Open is a verb that means to make or become unlocked, unfastened, or unpacked. Example: can you please open the window? It's getting stuffy in here. Open. Write. Write is a verb that means to mark letters or words on a surface, typically paper, with a pen, pencil, or similar implement. Example: I like to write in my journal every night before going to bed to reflect on my day and plan for the next. Write. Give. Give is a verb that means to transfer possession of something to someone else as a gift or payment. Example: I want to give my mom a bouquet of flowers for her birthday to show her how much I appreciate her. Give.